The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
The great one, Michael Jordan. His mark left indelibly on the city of Chicago. We've got a capacity crowd here at the United Center. Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's great to have you with us. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Ross?
Well, guys, with the style of defense he plays, an opponent better make sure every pass is a smart one if he's around. Because if it's not, it'll be in his hands before you know it, heading the other way for an easy lay-in.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Take a look at the Bulls. They are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3-1. An uphill climb to be sure. They need to win.
Hello YouTube, this is the Sim Basketball Operator bringing NBA 2K14 Nuggets Association commentary. This is episode 42, and look at us getting a turnover on the first possession of the game, and Kenneth 3 with a nice finish in transition. Anyway, so this is game 5. We are up in this series 3-1, and we're looking to close things out on the Chicago Bulls home court. And look at us getting another steal, and look who it is again. It's Fareed in transition, throwing it down vicious with one hand. But in this 2K14 game on the current gen, the final series is still 2-3-2 format, not the new format they used this year. But look at that behind the back pass from Derrick Rose to Manu Ginobili on the right wing. Just a sweet no-look pass, so smooth and just well executed by the Chicago Bulls. But on the very next possession, we are going to get into our offense. Ty Lawson running the pick and fade. He's going to find Ryan Anderson wide open. No one near him, and that's just a mistake. And that actually runs our lead back up to 10. And then Gallinari, though, pulling up, going to get blocked right here by Isaiah Austin, a guy who was drafted by the NBA since he couldn't play professional basketball due to medical concerns. But look at him again, just getting the ball back in transition, getting the layup, and that actually sparks a bit of a run for the Bulls as their bench unit gets on and actually puts on a show. Look at Karan Iverson. I'm not sure if he's related to Allen Iverson, but this is just a sick layup right here. Double clutch around Omer Asik. The Chicago Bulls are bringing it today on their home court, trying not to get eliminated and embarrassed. And then look at LeBron Nash with a dumb pass, Buttinger on the steal, finding Taylor down low for the layup. And as you can see, they've made up that 10-point deficit early in the first quarter, and now it's a 2-point game. And Gallinari is just going to miss this last second shot. So it's a 25-23 ball game. We thought we were going to come out and run away with this, but our bench unit actually got outplayed right there for the first time this series. And the Bulls are coming right back. So look at Zebo in the post. Shimmy, fade, over Fareed, and he's got a small height advantage and length advantage. And so he's able to knock that down. And look at him getting the steal. He's out in transition, but Fareed comes out of nowhere and blocks that shot. Chase down block. We're going to go down the court. Berea giving it off to Lawson, and then we're going to run a pick and roll with Fareed. And Lawson's going to cross over, draw two defenders, find Fareed, who gets the finish over Joakim Noah, and one. And Fareed's just making plays out here in the first half as he ties the score and gives us the lead with the free throw. And then Corey Joseph with the steal, and he's going to go in for an and one. And so our defense is just really coming alive here in the first half, playing with a ton of energy, and something that has been a mainstay throughout this Nuggets Association is that our defense just really gets after it. But look at Rose picking up the loose ball, finishing as the shot clock expires, and that's just great offense from him. But look at Jimmy Butler just rising on the finish, just catching that ball with the left hand, just punches it into the hoop. And that's just going to get the Chicago Bulls fans just riled up right here. But we go to the guy we've gone to all playoff long, the Mr. Dependable, Embiid, probably a 5-second back to the basket call, but he just muscles out Andre Bloch and finishes with the hook. Again, not the prettiest of baskets, but he will get the job done. But look at Gallinari, the European twist, letting out his inner Dirk Nowitzki as he knocks down the turnaround fade. And we go back up. Now we're leading by 1, but great find by Derrick Rose to Zach Randolph for the mid-range jumper. And so that would actually give the Bulls the lead. So they outscore us by 6 in the second quarter due to some great offense by Derrick Rose. Even though we try to make sure that he wasn't the guy killing us, guys like Jimmy Butler and Zach Randolph really stepped up, and Butler's actually leading the scoring for the Bulls going into the halftime. And as you can see, he actually is up to 12 points. Zach Randolph with 8, but they're shooting 61% from the field. So while we're making impact plays leading to good offense, our overall defense is not playing as strong as we like, and we need to tighten that up in the second half if we want to come out here with the finals trophy. So Lawson running the pick and roll is going to drive to the hoop, get the easy left-handed layup to go to cut the lead down to 1. But as you can see, the Bulls go up by 4, and I decide I need a change. Apply some full court pressure. Ross with the steal from behind, up to Lawson, who just lobs it up to Embiid for the dunk, and that's just a momentum shifter right there. Look at that pass, just catching it and throwing it up with one motion. And Ty Lawson had an amazing performance today, making up for his problems earlier in this series. And look at that great ball movement, finding a Flalo at the top of the key. Their rotations weren't fast enough, but Rose crossover behind the back, just going to work and just pulling up in a Flalo's face and knocking down the shot to give the Bulls back the lead. And as you can see, I need to call timeout. But Rose again, look at, he makes Corey Joseph fall, and he knocks down the 3. Oh, what a play by Rose, the former MVP. Pump faking, no one steps up, and he just swishes that shot right there. And so the Bulls holding that 2-point lead. We're bringing the double teams, trying to get out of his hands, but as you can see, it just does not work. And then for some reason, no one picks him up, and he just slips to the basket, drawing the foul. And that just shows that despite our efforts, we weren't quite able to get it done. But look at Fareed attacking the offensive glass and finishing strong. Fareed had a great performance today, scoring-wise, which is unusual for him, but he was able to turn that hustle back into points. But Jimmy Butler coming up through in the clutch as the shot clock expires, and that gives the Bulls back a 4-point lead, and they will lead 80-76. So our defense really needs to turn up, because 80 points in 3 quarters is inexcusable. But look at Gallinari taking advantage of Zach Randolph guarding him on the perimeter, and he's going to get the easy layup right there. And now here comes the full court press. We're trying to keep it out of Rose's hand. We bring the double team, and we strip Wes Matthews. Embiid on the rebound. He's just going to baptize him in the lane, just rising all above him, putting his nuts in his face, and just throwing it down with 2 hands. Embiid picking at the loose ball, and there was no way Wes Matthews was going to stop him right there. And look at that angry face that Embiid looks on at the end of that slam right there. That's just vicious. So with the game tied at 83, look at Randolph getting into the post against Gallinari, who's at that stretch 4 spot. Not working so well for us on the defensive end. And then the Bulls, the 2-point advantage, going to go out to Butler. He's going to ignore the charge attempt by Brian Nash and get the and 1 to go. And Butler is just really carrying his team with the pressure being applied to Rose, trying to get the ball out of his hands. As you can see, a great double team right here. Anderson on the strip, up to Aflalo, makes a terrific spinning catch. And he's going to get the easy layup to go to bring us within 1. So the game 90-89. Ginobili wide open, no one near him, and he clanks it. A rarity from the guy, a playoff veteran with the San Antonio Spurs, and the ball's going to find itself in Nash's hands, and he gets the transition layup to go that puts us up by 1. So the Bulls call timeout, where our offense is going to continue to click. We're going to find Terrence Ross at the top of the 3. That's automatic right there, and Ross really just starting to pour it on late in the 4th quarter. He actually, I believe, scored 12 of his 19 points in the final quarter of play, and actually started with that 3 right there. And then this full court pressure did a nice job keeping the ball out of Rose's hands, and then we're going to apply a double team right here that strips Manu Ginobili, and then Oshik's going to come down, just punch it home with one hand. But the full court press is not perfect in 2K, as it shouldn't work all the time. As you can see, Ginobili, even though he's going to get the double team, he's going to be able to split it this time and get away. And he's going to advance the ball to Derrick Rose, who in a 2-on-1 situation is going to free himself up and knock down the 3. So the Bulls are not quite out of it. They're down by 3, but we go on a slight run right here, getting to the lane, drawing free throws, and with a 7-point advantage, Lawson's in 1-on-2 situation, but he doesn't care. Takes it in for the and one, put us up by double digits, and as you can see, double teaming Rose, putting on the pressure. Here comes Ginobili, who's gonna spin, have nowhere to go, throw it off Ross's hip or something like that. Embiid picks it up to Lawson, sweet bounce pass back to Ross, who throws it down with one hand, and Ross putting an exclamation mark on this game as we're starting to pull away here in the elimination game of the NBA Finals, and Ross gets up about 31 inches on that play right there. And this is pretty much all it's going to be. We're up by double digits, under 2 minutes left, and I'm going to let the triumphant music roll and announcers take over from here. Thanks, guys.
And they've done it! The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship.
The celebration begins on the hardwood. Really a mixture of emotions. And you gotta believe it's one that can hardly be described accurately.
Well said, Clark. This is exactly the moment they've wanted, and quite a contrast indeed of emotions.
Well, as much as you'd like to clinch it in front of your home fans, guys, there's something really special about doing it on the road and just seeing the shocked faces of the home crowd and the silence that envelops the arena. It is quite an accomplishment to do so in the face of such adversity.
And now we go down to the floor where NBA Commissioner Adam Silver will be presenting the Larry O'Brien Trophy and announcing the NBA Finals MVP award winner.
I am honored to stand here with two extraordinary teams who showed us NBA basketball at its best throughout these 5 games of the finals. These are two very worthy teams, but there can only be one champion. Congratulations to the players, coaches, and of course all the fans as we present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the 2016 NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets.
Well, they did it, and as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, uninhibited joy. I mean, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, these home fans, a celebration they can only witness in frustration and disappointment. Steve, it is some kind of feeling, certainly.
Yeah, it is. For these fans, I mean, to come so close, almost getting there with their team, now all of a sudden to have to watch the opponent celebrate on their floor, a bitter pill to swallow for sure.
And now we turn our attention courtside to the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award and the Larry O'Brien Trophy with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
A tremendously talented player and deserving the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
So after 42 videos, 3 seasons in the association, 9 months in real time, and in the 2015-2016, the Denver Nuggets are finally the NBA champions with, as I said earlier, Mr. Dependable Joel Embiid winning Finals MVP, and this is just such a great feeling to come out and win, especially on the Bulls home court, even though I don't really care about their fans. They're not even real, but it's just a great feeling to finally get over that hump, win the NBA championship. And so we'll have one more episode, kind of like a 5 years into the future sort of thing with the association. And this is the Sim Basketball Operator, thanking you for all the support throughout this series, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thanks.